guys, what's up? It's Nick here, and in this video I'm going to show you guys how to make a pretty cool looking logo inside of Adobe Photoshop. Now what you're going to be getting is you're going to be getting a logo like this one that's in the middle of my screen right now, which is just a circle with sort of a 3D curve and text with a shadow on it. It's a very simple logo to make, but I'm going to show you guys how to make a logo like this one inside of Adobe Photoshop. So this will work inside of Adobe Photoshop, either version CS3, CS4, or CS5, or pretty much any other version. But for the purposes of this video, I'm going to be demonstrating this inside of Adobe Photoshop version CS4. So first thing we should do is we should go ahead and launch up Photoshop. Then you want to go up here to File, and then go ahead and create a new document. Name it whatever you want to. I'm going to name it Logo. And then here where it says Width, we're going to change that to around 500, and change the height to 500 as well, just to make it so it's an even square. And so then under the background contents, we're going to go ahead and change it to transparent so that everything behind the logo is transparent, so you only have just the logo. Then we're going to click OK, and we should get a little something like this. Okay, so then what you want to do is you want to go ahead and grab the Ellipse Tool over here, hold down the Shift key, that will make a perfect circle, and then go ahead and just drag your circle, and then go ahead and move it and position it to wherever you want to. Then we're going to go over here into the shape under the layers tab, and we're going to right click on it and go to blending options, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to go to color overlay, and then under color overlay we're going to go ahead and change it to whatever kind of blue that you want this to be colored. So I'm going to go ahead and just change it to around this color, blue. And then we're going to go down here and add a stroke, change the stroke color to white, or you can add the stroke to any color you want to. I'm going to choose white, and I'm going to make it to around size 5 strokes so that it has this nice white outline like this right here. And I got out of blending options, so I'm just going to go back in there again. And then next thing we're going to do is we're going to go here to bevel and emboss, and we're going to go ahead and actually make it have a pretty deep depth, but we're going to go ahead and change the size to around, we're going to make the size really big, like 188, but then we're going to go ahead and change the depth to be around 251, and you can soften it if you want to. I'm not really going to worry about the soften the options much, so I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to change the depth to around 221. I'm going to keep the size to around 221, and I'm going to keep the depth to around 221 as well, and it'll have this sort of 3D curve with the sort of emboss as you see right there. So once that's done, you just go ahead and click OK, and then you want to go down here and create a new layer. And then you want to go ahead and add in your text. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my text tool and go ahead and select whatever font you want to use, but I'm going to be using the Rockwell Extra Bold font. So if you don't have this font, then you can go ahead and just search on a font downloading website such as dafont.com to go ahead and download this font, but I'm going to go ahead and be using the Rockwell Extra Bold font. Then you just go ahead and type in whatever you want to. So I'm just going to type in A11, position it to around the center, and then I'm going to go back over here to the layers, right click and go to blending options again, and here under color overlay I'm just going to go ahead and change the color to a very light blue, here in the light blue, and then I'm going to go and add in a drop shadow. I'm going to go ahead and make the distance a little bit like 13. Don't really mess with the size that much. I'm actually going to keep the size at 1 and the distance at 13, and I'm going to keep the spread at 0. And so then we have our shadow over here. Just go ahead and click OK, and then we have our logo designed right here. And so you can go ahead and customize the logo to make it any way you want to, but this is pretty much the way that I want the logo. So then you can just go up here to File and then go to Save As, save it as logo. But here under Format, go ahead and change it to the format of PNG, because if you save it as any other format, when it saves, it will no longer have the transparent background, it will have a white background, but PNG will keep the plain background. So go ahead and save it to PNG, then go ahead and click on Save, click OK, and then we can go ahead and close out of Photoshop. And then as you notice right here, we have our logo right here just the way you want to, with the transparent background, with the white outline, with the curve in the center, and the text with the shadow. So anyway, that is how to go ahead and create a simple logo inside of Adobe Photoshop. This has been a quick video from me. And so anyway, if you guys want to see more videos, then please go ahead and suggest ideas in the comment section below. In my next video, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to make a wallpaper like this one inside of Adobe Photoshop, which actually requires some different effects. So I made this video with how to make a logo because in the next video you're going to need to figure out how to do the logo, and I don't want to take the time to show you guys how to make a logo in that video. So anyway, this is how to make a quick simple logo in Adobe Photoshop. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.